What's up, guys? So this video is from yesterday, my deadlift and squat session, my breakfast prior to those sessions, 6 eggs, took I think 1 cup of oatmeal with 1 banana and Greek yogurt, twice the protein, which is 13 grams of protein per serving, which isn't bad. So I had about um, over 50 or 60 grams of protein on that breakfast alone, which is pretty good. My first session, gym session with Eric at 24-hour cast, deadlift. We came in with undecided what to hit, but we just decided to do deadlift because he wanted to get that form. But anyway, here he is with 2 plates and tens. Currently, that's his max, 245 pounds. He was hesitant to hit it, but I made him to do so because I landed him my belt, so he had no choice. So on the books currently that's his 1 rep max, 245, and we're gonna try to get him stronger. And here's my I think I only hit 2 sets of 315 beltless for 5 reps, 2, 3. Pretty happy with the speed. 5. So the thing about training in the afternoon is it gets very crowded, especially if it's 24-hour fitness. I think everywhere. But on this particular day, it was not that bad, so we were able to get this corner just to smash on deadlift. And luckily, we didn't have any of the guys, giving us looks while we're banging weights, because I really don't like that. I don't mind, but I don't like them, mugging us and giving looks. And my second session was with Omar last night. Keep an eye on his pants. You see that? Exploded. I thought it was his belt, but it was okay. I'll play slow mo here. There. But it was okay. It was just his pants. His ass is too big. One of the problems he has. A good problem it is. So here's my 315 beltless for 2. I'm not really gonna consider this a warm up because even though it looked like a warm up, look at the speed. Happy with the speed. And coach decided to add another 10s and 5s on each side. Unfortunately, he was not able to get it up. I think it was too big of a jump from 315 to 345. But he'll get there again. This was his first squat session in over 1 month, so I'll give him that reason or excuse, whatever you call it. Here's 345 with belt. If you notice, my belt is not that tight. I have decided to adjust my belt, the lever buckle, one hole wider, I guess, so I can inhale more air. Because lately, as of late, I've been limited on my air intake, and it affects my lifts, either deadlift or squat. That's what I've noticed. So, the more air, as long as you brace on the belt properly, you're protected. That's all that matters. I'm not gonna kill myself on, making my belt too tight now. But anyway, 365 for 1. Coach was telling me to go for 4 plates. Nope, my back is fried. I'm sore from head to toe, quads, glutes. I was even surprised I was able to hit 365. But I guess it's all that strength that I've been obtaining from being consistent. And I think this is his last set of 275 for AMRAP. I think he got 4 up or 4 or 5. I think 4. I didn't want to overwork him because he might not work out with me anymore after being too sore. Just kidding. And I got lazy here. I think I've had enough. So I just did one long pause rep. Yep. And I was done. I was ready to move on. Anyway, extra here, showing you how I do my steak, how I like my steak, and how I always do my steak. Pan fry them. I had this regular simple way of pan frying them. I do 1 minute each side, and what I do is I microwave 30 seconds each side just to make sure the inside of the steak is not too cold, because otherwise it's gonna be too raw. And I don't like it too raw, but I like it raw, if you know what I mean. I'm a medium rare type of guy when it comes to steak, and I like it that way every time, whether I'm making it myself or I'm ordering from a restaurant. And after I think 2 minutes each side, I throw in butter and thyme leaves, some herbs, and if it looks familiar, I got it from Chef Gordon. I've seen one of his steak, how he does his pan frying steak, and I've been doing it that way, and it always comes out good. So when it's savory, just pour them, use a spoon all over the steak, and do 2 minutes each side. And if you noticed earlier too, I dropped the temperature from medium to number 3, which is pretty low, because I don't want to overcook the inside. So this is what I use to marinate it, or what I put before I stir them in the fry. Mr. Dash, sea salt, and black pepper. Never fails. And thyme and butter afterward. And I never use oil, I always use Pam. You know, trying to be healthy, I guess, even though I'm not too healthy. And that's it. After less than 10 minutes on the pan, it's ready to be served. So what I do is I grab a plate, I put foil over it, and let it rest for about 10 minutes. You don't want to eat it right away. You want it to be a little cool down, tender-ish, with all that flavor soaked in, all the extra blood out. And it always, if you do it this way, whenever I do it this way, it always comes out savory and tender and delicious. Look how easily I cut through this. And I don't even have a sharp knife. I'm using a dull knife. And like I said earlier, I like it medium rare. It's always not gonna be medium rare, but I think this time I nailed it. Pinkish inside, well done outside, just the way I like it. It's ready to be served for gains. That's 2 servings right there.
Yeah.